It's exactly 15 days to the election, and what more can you want than making sure that you make up your mind to make a choice? And talking about choices, we all have choices to make. The good thing is, the choices we make have got good or bad consequences, and the consequences or the outcomes are things that we have to deal with. That is why when you're making a choice, you have to contemplate and really do a lot more introspection within yourself. Try to see whether the choice you're about to make will bode well for you, for your future, whether for the immediate or long term or for whatever term that you want to say. And so the choices that we make have got great significance. We have Reverend Mensa Otabil in one of his many sermons on choices saying that for the details of life, we need to make sure that all the choices we have at our disposal are made within the right frame of time. And so you have choices to make, but those choices also need to be made within the right frame of time. If you don't make them at the right time, then they don't become the opportunities that they present to you. So, as we have 15 days to the election, please make sure you make the right choice. But even beyond that, in your life, let's all try to make the right choices. Thanks for joining us for the show. This is the AM show, live on this very channel. As always, you can get interactive on Facebook. We're streaming live there currently. And the page's name is Join News on TV. We've linked that very page to our Twitter handle at Join News on TV. And we have a WhatsApp platform 0560 800,000 for you to communicate with us. As you do that, today we'll be speaking and talking a lot more politics than usual. How was your weekend?
Okay. It was good. Yeah, some way. I work on Saturdays, so you know the weekend is not really long for me.
I was here yesterday too. We had to come and do preps.
Some training, getting ready for the election. We've got 15 days, Roland.
Yes, we have exactly 15 days. I can't imagine us sleeping over and doing all the things that we used to do, and I've been doing that since the year 2000. It's really part of a historic moment when you always have to do the elections. I was going through Ashaiman on Saturday morning, and I saw the flags being hoisted left, right, center, across the motorway and things like that. Then I saw the parties, both the MPP and NDC, going for Keep Fit activities, and I thought, in
Ashaiman, but that was peaceful.
Yes, very peaceful.
Unfortunately, it wasn't peaceful elsewhere.
Yes, it was not.
It wasn't a Sokori.
But you should see the camaraderie between the two parties in Ashaiman. It was very good.
That's what we're looking for.
And I have to say a very good morning to all those parliamentary candidates who made it possible. And it's not be of the NDC as well as Alhaji Yaya Bari. I hope that you enjoy your morning. Good morning.
So kudos to all the political parties that took part in that work in Ashaiman that was peaceful. Unfortunately, it wasn't as peaceful elsewhere. We will look at that situation because there's an update. There was a regional security meeting yesterday. We'll get the latest from our colleague who's been following the issue throughout the whole of yesterday.
And then also we'll give you the best update on the campaign trail. We know all the things that are being said by the topmost candidates. We always try to say all the candidates, yes, all of them very significant. But we have the poll leaders, those who tend to be either winning one side of the week and winning the other side of the week.
The polls didn't work quite well in the U.S.
Well, the U.S. is not Ghana, is it?
So never underestimate.
So we'll try and see how the topmost candidates are campaigning in the various electoral areas they are in currently, and then also we'll speak to some analysts, try to get an in-depth analysis on how the campaign is shaping up and how people's public opinion and opinion about the choices they're likely to make are likely also to converge together when they have to make a choice as to who they'll vote for. I know who I'll vote for, and I hope you do same. But if you don't know, just be following the campaign trail right here on the show.
All right, you know how we say the media is very powerful. We're really powerful. We tell you what we want to tell you. We tell you what you should hear, what we want you to hear. You read in the newspapers stories that people write. They are human beings, and they tell you from their angles. We're going to be definitely powerful even in this, more in these elections, because a lot of you out there will be watching television, listening to radio, hoping that we'll give you the best updates. Already some of the airwaves, the language and the things that are said not good at all, even going into those elections. So we're talking to the Media Foundation for West Africa. They've been tracking a lot of media houses and putting out reports as to who uses abusive language even on the airways. We're talking a lot of media on our show this morning.
And we'll also be looking at their town hall meetings and activities they've been organizing with stakeholders, the political parties, as the media, etc. And Suleiman Abrima is the Executive Director for the Media Foundation for West Africa, who will be in studio. So please make sure you make a date with us.
We've got a lot of other things in between our show, so definitely get interactive. Share your opinions with us on 0560 800,000. But you're welcome to a beautiful Monday morning with us.